A column of tanks headed to Washington, D.C. for the Army's 250th birthday parade, along with Trump's birthday parade, had some interesting graffiti on it. Eagle-eyed viewers on social media caught this in a video posted to the Army's official X account. Here you are. In case you cannot see that, it says, "Hang Fauci and Bill Gates" on the trail, on the train car. That message appeared on screen for about a few seconds in the 58-second video posted by the Army. And the video was up for more than 24 hours and got over 700,000 views. The Army removed it on Sunday after getting some inquiries from the Washington Post.
Whoopsie.
Oh, did we have that message on one of our cars? Oops. Oh, no. Did we let that, how did we let that go through? No answers. No answers. Other than one from Steve Warren, an Army spokesperson, who told outlets, quote, "That statement does not align with Army values." No kidding. He added that he was not aware of this graffiti until reached for comment, and said that he does not believe the flat car in the video is even owned by the Army, which is funny because the flat car is apparently initialed with DODX, which of course resembles those included in an Army equipment document. Once again,
whoopsie.
Man, there's not even a parade. Like, it's not even happening yet, and there's already a parade of failure. Which, again, not surprising considering who's running the military right now. But, though, to be completely fair, we don't know who wrote it, obviously. We don't know if it was officially sanctioned. We don't know if the person or people involved were actually in the Army or if they have any connections to it. We don't know. We don't know. I think it's pretty likely that they are, because what random citizen is going to go and deface Army property? I mean, that seems kind of dangerous, right? To me, it does. That said, again, I'm not saying the Army endorsed it or anything. It's just that very likely someone on base or someone near was able to come and do this, and either nobody noticed or they just, like, it didn't register. They just ignored it. I don't know. Either way, this appears to be the state of the military under Donald Trump. I mean, you have Pete Hegseth, who is running it, and not only is he, like, probably drunk 90% of the time, but he is a complete and utter toady. All right. Not only that, but you also have a number of right-wing extremists in the military. And more have been joining the military. Okay, that's what's been going on. Nearly 20% of the people arrested on January 6th actually had military backgrounds. That's really important. According to data collected by the National Consortium for the Study of Terrorism and Responses to Terrorism, also known as START, more than 480 people with a military background were accused of ideologically driven extremist crimes from 2017 through 2023, including the more than 230 arrested in connection with January 6th. That's coming from the right. Okay, and again, this tracks with what we know of extremist groups that were telling their members, join the military so that you can go and get that training. Training for what? What do you plan to do? Violence, of course. And that's what a lot of them have done. Look, if you want to take over a country, you got to get the military on board. You got to get the law enforcement. And guess what? The far right's largely done that. In a lot of cases. Not again, only through the military, but also through the contractors. On January 8th, for example, 2021, a contractor at the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center called into meetings from the protest on January 6th and had spread conspiracy theories, including QAnon, as well as others involving AI and the DoD. Like, oh, deep state. Now, that complaint, of course, resulted in the contractor's termination, but nonetheless, a lot of contractors that are working for the government doing important government things that are massive right-wingers, like right-wing conspiracy theorists. All right? There's more. In addition, there were widely publicized cases of defense contractors who were accused of, once again, participating in January 6th, including a Navy contractor who was a Nazi sympathizer and a former Special Forces soldier who was a military contractor. And there was also a defense contractor with a security clearance that participated in the Charlottesville rally in 2017. That's the Unite the Right rally, where they were shouting, "The Jews will not replace us." And so there is a right-wing extremist problem in military and law enforcement. Okay? Huge problem. Huge problem. That said, Hegseth himself also had some questionable tattoos. I know they talked about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who, by the way, is brought back to the United States after being sent to El Salvador. But they brought him back, yes, and the administration was ordered to bring him back, but are now charging him with human trafficking. I'm sorry. It's this administration that is doing the human trafficking by sending people without due process to other countries, including El Salvador, South Sudan, and whoever else would take them. That's trafficking. I mean, every accusation is a confession with these people, okay? But Hegseth, getting back to him, right? Because one of the reasons that I brought him up, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, is because they attempted to smear him by saying, "Oh, you got gang tattoos," and then photoshopping it. Now, Hegseth has his own tattoos that flagged him as basically an insider threat, which is exactly why none of this is going to be investigated whatsoever. Look, they have the head of the military. They have the White House. They have the courts. They have the majority of Congress. Look, on days like today, where the National Guard is currently been nationalized and deployed in California, I'm just saying that for me, it is really difficult for me to figure out how we're going to get out of this one. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.